I got my Bible. I'm ready to hear the word.
And I'll have to do this later, but he made you the replacement for Satan. Only one archangel got kicked out and was never replaced. And it was the one who was over worship. I'm going to have to do that next week. All I'm saying is God made you the replacement. So every time you worship, you remind the enemy of the spot he can never get back to. Nope.
I find it fascinating how people get caught up into the drama of a pastor. And this pastor is certainly not one who lacks the dramatic, whether he's throwing food against walls or desecrating your ancient sacraments or things of that nature. I find it interesting that people continue to follow this man, but what's most important is that people are following this man without paying attention to what he's actually saying. You're not listening to what the words to which he spoke, and you have no basis of research because you don't go and research this information. This is why people like myself have walked away from this book, because we see between the lines of the blind things that this man is trying to lead people into. For instance, he said that the archangel that supposedly fought against this God in heaven, in this war in heaven, that he was the only one that wasn't, only archangel that wasn't replaced. Well, he was the only archangel that supposedly warred against this God. No other archangel warred against this God according to your story. But the real questions Christians should be asking is, where does the idea of a war in heaven happening before the creation of man, where does it come from? Well, it comes from the book of Enoch. And if other people in the Bible are quoting the book of Enoch, such as Paul, such as Ezekiel, then why isn't the book of Enoch part of your canon? Now, I know some of you are going to say it is part of the Armenian canon, it is part of the Ethiopian canon, but most people, it's not part of your canon. For the overwhelming majority of people who are Christian or Jew or Muslim, it is not part of your canon, but yet you believe that there was a war in heaven that is based on something that they say is heresy, that you do not read nor study or have any understanding of. And then he goes on to say that Satan was in charge of music. This is one of the speculations of Christianity, of the readers of this book. It has been speculated on for centuries. No one, and there is nothing that confirms it. Whether we're talking about Ezekiel 28 or Isaiah 14, they do not confirm that this being that they claim warred against this God was in charge of praise, and which that nullifies the whole commentary where he's saying that you have become the replacement of that. Now, there is some indication that this archangel, it was believed that it has something to do with music, but yet when you read your Bible and you go to Revelations 5 and Revelations 15, it expressly says that there is music and harps and all these kind of things singing that's going on in your heaven. So you not replacing it, it's already there. They already got music. They don't need you. They already got a band. They don't need you. They already got somebody on the piano. They don't need you. They got the harps. They laying down tracks up there. They don't need you. But you see how he made them feel like they are so important to the ongoings in heaven because they are replacing Satan and his job of being the music ministry, the praise worshiper in heaven. And that is a genius stroke to get those people more emotionally tied into that church so that they will believe in it and give up them dollar bills so he can get some more of them purple jumpsuits that he had on and the gold and stuff. So look, y'all need to read and study, but instead of just accepting what these pastors and tricksters are telling y'all, because according to reality, this book is just a propaganda story. It is not reality. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.